Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be doing a favourites video. I really hope you enjoy this video and can relate with some of my favourites, find some new things that you might want to try. So I'm going to go through different categories that I've set out, and since it's like over 2 months, like things that I've been loving. Most of them are new, some of them are like favourites again, like I've got back into it or I've got interested in again kind of thing. So the categories I have are books, and then movies and TV, music, beauty / clothes, and other. So the first category I'm going to go through is books. Now I love reading, and the series that got me into reading was Harry Potter. This entire shelf, you can't see the whole thing, is entirely dedicated to Harry Potter. I never used to like reading until I was 12 and I started reading Harry Potter, and I've just reread it so many times, and it's been about 2 years since I reread this series, and the beginning of this year I decided to reread, and I actually reread it through the audiobooks, which I've done quite a few times already, but I just can't get enough of Stephen Fry's narration. He is just amazing. Like, I laughed so many times even though I've read them so many times, and I just find it hilarious. And I'm just so happy because I haven't really read much at all last year, and this year I've just got back into reading because of Harry Potter, and it's what got me into reading in the first place. And I'm just so excited about it because I just love it so much. Like, I actually finished the whole series. It was, I think, in like July, and I restarted them again, and then I got up to Order of the Phoenix, but I was like, I need to stop because I'm going through these way too fast. Like, I just love them. I finished it and then I started it again because I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, I'm like heartbroken that I've finished it so quickly. So then I stopped it and I started to read Outlander, which is my second book favourite after Harry Potter, that I started reading in September, and I finished the first book. I also got the audiobook. So I finished it in like less than a month, which I thought it would take me a long time because the audiobook is so long. It's like 33 hours or something, but I just flew through it. I love the show. I've loved the show for years, like since it first came out, but I've been so put off reading the books because I thought the show was so good. Like, it's really similar to the books. I recently rewatched the whole series with my sister, who hadn't watched it before. I started watching it like as soon as it came out, but she was a bit too young to watch it back then. But we just recently like binged all 4 seasons, and I just got so into it again. I was like, I need to read these books. So I just got the audiobook and I was like, I'll try it out, and I just like went through it so quickly, and I've just started Dragonfly and Amber and I'm loving it. I just love them. I can't believe it's taken me this long to start reading the books, since I've loved the show literally since it first came out. So I'm so excited about that because I feel like Harry Potter got me back into reading this year. Last year I read like literally like nothing. Like, I barely read anything last year. So let me know down in the comments if you guys have like watched Outlander, and if you haven't read the books. I love to like discuss with you guys because I love like talking with new Outlander fans. It's just such a good show. I love it so much. It's like one of my favorite shows of all time. So yeah, and if you haven't seen the show or read the books, I totally recommend. Like, if the books are too daunting for you, just go and watch the show. It's on Netflix or Stars. I just watch it on Netflix though, so yeah. And if you live in Australia, it's on Foxtel as well. It'd be awesome to discuss with you guys also, of course, any Potterheads. Please join in the conversation about Harry Potter because I'm loving it. Okay, now on to the next category, which is movies and TV shows. I've already touched a bit on Outlander. Check it out if you haven't already. My next favourite is Lord of the Rings, which we recently, as a family, rewatched that, and I feel like at the beginning I was like, most of these are new favourites. Like, I think in the other categories they are, but in these categories they're like old favourites that I'm obsessing over. So yes, sorry about that. But yeah, Lord of the Rings, can't go wrong. Just love them. It's been like quite a few years since I watched them because we have the extended editions, so they're like 4 hours long, and it's a big commitment, but we just kind of split them into the 2 disc parts. So yeah, that was really, really awesome. Still yet to rewatch The Hobbit, and I'm excited to do that as well soon. I swear all of these are just rewatches, but I also recently started rewatching Downton Abbey with my mum and my sister. We've been huge fans for ages, and this is also ties into the movie that just came out, which is a new favourite, of course, because it just came out a few months ago. Feels like it's so recently, but I can't believe it's November, like what the heck. If you haven't seen Downton Abbey, watch it. It's such an amazing show. It's just so different from a lot of shows that are on at the moment. I think it's really wholesome. Like, a lot of shows these days are very explicit in terms of being very sexualized, explicitly and graphically, and also in terms of violence. But Downton, I just find it so wholesome, and I think it's just an amazing show. It's just incredible actors, incredible costume, incredible cinematography, incredible set design. Everything is just on point, and like the movie did not disappoint. I was quite worried that it wouldn't be like up to the standard of the show, but it was just incredible. They did such a good job. And finally, my last movie / TV show favorite is Anne with an E. I absolutely love the show. If you've never seen it, watch it. It's set in the 1890s in Canada. It's based on Anne of Green Gables. I never read the book, but I just love the show so much. Been watching season 3, and it's just, oh, it's so good. Like, it's incredible. I just love it so much. It's so wholesome and so precious and just adorable, and it's similar in the sense to like Downton Abbey. Now we're gonna go into the category of music, and I have a lot of music favorites. First up is Taylor Swift's new album Lover. Now I'm just gonna get it up here in my iTunes. I use Apple Music, and I think The Man, I Think He Knows, and Cruel Summer, and Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince are my favorites. I love them so much. This is such a good album. I've always liked Taylor. I went to go and see her in 2010 or 2011 for her Speak Now world tour. She actually came to Perth, and I had to go. It was amazing. It was one of the most amazing concerts I've ever been to. And I do miss her old stuff, her old style. I wasn't as big of a fan when Reputation came out. I loved 1989, I loved Red, but Lover, I feel like, has gone back to the cute romantic side of Taylor, which I really love. Next up, I have a few songs that I really love. So I'm gonna play a little like snippet of songs that I really love. So Produce 101, Produce X 101, I mean. I didn't watch it. I really still need to watch it. But I was so into season 2 and season 3. The seasons with 101 and Eyes 1. I love them. Their debut song, Flash, I love it. So good. This one is a bit older, but I'm still obsessed with it. Magnetic Moon by Tiffany Young. I love Tiffany. Like, she is one of my favorite people. I love how she's taken the US industry, representing Asian women in the industry. It's amazing, and the video is amazing. I've also been super into Icy by ITZY, such a good song. Feel Special, Twice. I love that comeback so much. I miss Mina a lot. Chicken Noodle Soup, of course. Like, BTS is one of my favorite K-pop groups ever, and I've loved them for years. So just Hoseok little collab with Becky G, I am here for it. So catchy. At first I was like, what is this? But it's amazing, and the video is incredible, and I just love the whole seeing the other members doing it, the Chicken Noodle Soup challenge. Final favorite song that I have been obsessed with is Ritual by Tiesto, Jonas Blue, and Rita Ora. Okay, and now we're going on to the next category, which I put as like beauty / clothing. And the first one is Eco Tan's Winter Skin. I've never used a fake tan really before, and I bought this about like a year ago, and I kind of used it, but then I kind of just like forgot about it. But I am very pale. I don't mind being pale, but I just wanted to have more colour on my legs, because my legs are a lot paler than the rest of my body, I guess because they're further away from the sun, I don't know. So I just have been using it on my legs, and it just makes me feel like so much more confident, and it's not like crazy, like it's kind of moisturizer that you use daily, or you can use it daily. I mean, I haven't done it for like a couple of days, but it just gives my legs colour rather than making them grey. So I really like that. The next thing in this category is the Gymshark X Whitney Simmons range. Now, I only recently, well, maybe like August, September, got into Whitney, and I bought some stuff. Alright, the next favourite is American Eagle jeans that I ordered online. So I went to New York in January and I was obsessed with American Eagle. It is amazing. I love how diverse they are, how inclusive, how body positive they are. It's just an incredible brand and I was so obsessed with it. The first time I went into the store, I spent like over an hour, and like my mom and sister were just like sitting there like waiting for me because I was trying on so much stuff. And I got a pair of jeggings then. So when I was in New York, I got this pair. I don't know how well you can see, but they're just plain dark blue denim, have the little American Eagle, and these are the highest rise because I like really highest rise. So I got a pair of these distressed, never had distressed jeans before, and they have this little distressed ankle which I'm obsessed with, absolutely obsessed. And these ones are also actually I got the curvy highest rise because I do have a smaller waist and bigger hips, so I was like, maybe it'll fit me better, and it fits perfect. And I just love how stretchy they are. Like, they're so stretchy, and I find it so hard to buy jeans that fit me. And the next pair I got is just a pair of plain high-waisted black ones. These are super high-rise, but they're not as high-rise as my first super high-rise pair, which is kind of annoying. I wish I'd got the highest rise in the black, but they're still fine, they're still good, and they're really stretchy. They're just plain black, nothing interesting, just plain black all the way, super stretchy. I really have needed a pair of black jeans, just staple. I have another pair, but they're not perfect, like they're okay. They're like from Forever 21 when I went to America, and they weren't as amazing. They haven't washed as well. Like, they have a lot of pilling on the inner thigh area, which is really annoying. So I've been needing to get some new ones, and American Eagle pulled through. So the next favorite I have is a pair of shoes. Thank you, Whitney. The Nike Epic Phantom React in all white. They're the same ones that Whitney wore, and she put them in a favorites video a few months ago, and I was obsessed with them. I was like, I need those shoes. I saw them on all of her Instagram because I do a lot of her Instagram workouts, and I needed them. They're so comfortable, they're so light, you just pull them on, they're so just easy to wear, and I love them so much. And I have really stupid sensitive feet. I have to have extremely comfortable shoes, so I will not order shoes online unless they have free returns, or unless I've previously tried it on in a store and I know that they're going to be awesome. So Nike has free returns, free shipping, Nike pulled through. I'm obsessed. And I'm sorry if my hair is like really not great in this video. It's not being my friend today. And now we get down to the final category, which is other. So some of them are like YouTubers that I've been loving. Whitney, which I discovered a few months ago, and I love her. I've been doing so many of her HIIT workouts on her Instagram and some of her leg workouts. I'm loving Whitney. I love her videos. I love her favorites videos, her clothes videos, her Gymshark videos. So helpful. I love her line, of course. So yeah, I love you, Whitney. You're such an inspiration. Another YouTuber who I've also recently discovered in the last few months is Mariana Dvorska. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. If I pronounce your name wrong, Mariana, I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I do. I just love her videos. I love her food videos. She does a lot of food videos, her clothes videos. I just love her personality, and I relate a lot to her in so many ways. It's crazy. My final favorite is another YouTuber, and it is Cassie Ho from Bluggalades. I've always I loved her videos for a really long time, for years, since I was in high school. and I always loved them, but I've just recently got back into them. I love how positive and upbeat she is in her videos, and I think she seems like such a nice, genuine person. And I've just recently got back into some of her videos, especially her ab videos. They're really, really good. Really hard, but they're good. And yeah, that wraps up all of my favorites for the last few months. Yeah, this has been super fun to film, and if you have any tips, ideas, opinions, thoughts on anything that I've said or mentioned in this video, please comment below. Please give me, discuss with me about these movies and TV shows and books and stuff. I really want to fangirl with you guys about things, so yeah. I want to be able to share my thoughts and opinions and what I love through YouTube. So if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any ideas for videos that you would like me to do, spread the love, spread the positivity, and thank you so much for watching, taking your time to watch me. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a beautiful day or night, wonderful sleep, wonderful day at work or school. Stay positive, stay happy, stay hopeful. Really, thank you so much for watching this. Bye!